So I was at Christian Love, 24 years old, beginning my journey. I believe I would call this place where my fellowship began. Um, Before that point, I knew that Jesus existed. I believed that he was real, but I didn't follow. Um, but I just remember going into that place and just being so angry and thinking, man, I have exhausted every resource that I know to use up to this point. So why don't I just give this a try? I mean, what's the worst that could happen? I'm going to be here for the next 3 months. I might as well give this program a shot. If I don't, I'm just going to be fighting everything and going to be that much more miserable. So let's give this a shot. So I did, and man, my life changed so much. To be honest, I turned into a self-righteous butthole. By the time I came out of there, I received so much wisdom, or not wisdom, but knowledge rather. I received a lot of knowledge, and like the word says, knowledge just puffs you up. So I came out of there having, knowledge that was beyond my years, and was letting people know how they were falling short, especially my wife. Bless her heart, poor Jacqueline. Yeah, but that was the beginning of my fellowship. I learned the disciplines of faith there, daily reading, reflection, meditation, fasting, and just being in that place was a hard reset for a lot of the daily habits that I had in life. Like I would get up and study the word, exercise, go to work. It really helped me to develop some healthy routines. Unfortunately, like they said when I was there, there's lions out at the end of the gate that are waiting for you. And it's serious. Like, we were in like this bubble of protection while we were there. But whenever we left, it was back to the real world, back to life, back to business as usual. And that was tough. I lasted in those disciplines that I'd started in that time for a few months, and then I fell off. At that point, I felt like it was really hard to find a community like what I had established in that place. It was in North Carolina, I was in Georgia, and it was just really hard to establish a community in my hometown. This is gonna sound kind of mean, but just being real, like, I didn't feel like I fit in with a lot of church people. I was still pretty rough around the edges, said lots of four-letter words. I didn't feel like what I perceived a Christian man to be, which was nice and passive and weak and just placid. I mean, like, that just wasn't me. That did not fit the bill for me. So maybe these were things I was telling myself, but I'm not sure. But that's where I was at. So I started hanging out with my buddies again, hoping I could save them. And it just didn't work out.